The June 30 deadline given by anti-migrant groups for all undocumented foreign nationals to leave is finally reached, and thousands of South Africans have responded by joining dozens of rallies across the country. Marchers from different organizations wore their regalia and chanted slogans targeting undocumented foreign nationals, asking them to go back to their own countries. They accused foreign nationals of stealing jobs from South Africans, taking over small businesses, overcrowding public services, and committing crime.
If you are here illegally and or you are operating businesses illegally, you shouldn't even be here. So what is the best option is for you to go. Hence, we've been asking them to go nicely. We're still asking them nicely, go home. Because at some point, if the government does nothing about this, people are not going to ask nicely.
The South African police flexed their muscle, bringing out helicopters, mounted teams, and thousands of officers, giving zero tolerance to any form of violence. There were minor reports of looting and stones being thrown at buildings, but the government says these incidents were swiftly dealt with by the police.
We have an obligation as government to ensure that there's law and order. We have an obligation as government to ensure that no one's rights is infringed.
Nevertheless, protesters criticized the police for spending up to $36.5 million in monitoring the June 30 protests, saying that money should have been put to a better use.
Can they build a wall? They must take from Trump, much as we don't like Trump. But there's built a wall around the Mexico and the U.S. border, and that wall is working for them. It's giving benefit. It's beneficial for them as to manage this the migration into our country. So please, can they start there first by managing those borders?
Meanwhile, anti-migrant protests have continued to cause fear amongst all migrants. All migrant shops I visited were closed on Tuesday. On the other hand, hundreds of foreign nationals continued to converge at their embassies and consulates, pleading to be repatriated. The government says the repatriation program will continue despite the unofficial June 30 deadline coming and passing. I asked the protesters what happens now that the June 30 deadline they set has come and gone. Most of them say they will continue putting pressure on the government by intensifying their marches until they are satisfied that undocumented foreign nationals have left for good. Thuso Khumalo, TRT World, Johannesburg, South Africa.